If you're using SamCart and you want to do the 2 column, I know a lot of SamCart does not have it in there from what I heard. I can't remember now if I had it in there, but somebody told me on my Facebook group that I had to email SamCart and tell them that I needed it. So I did that and they said that they no longer use it. But I know the coach that I use, she uses it. So if you have a coach that you hired, just tell them that you hired your coach and that they use it and you want to get that sent to you. And I don't know if it just appeared in my SamCart because I was so confused with SamCart in the beginning. It is a little confusing. But I did get a message from someone on this channel saying that they don't like the AI builder or something because they want the 2 column. Now, for me, I tried to use the 2 column even after I got it sent to me, and I really didn't like it. I mean, I may use it on something and try it again, but I feel like it was a little confusing. So I'm going to try to mess with that a little bit more. And let me see. For instance, if you go into my main course and you go to design, so this is where the classic builder page is going to be. If it's not, like I said, now I don't remember if it was always here, but I was confused on where it was. And I was looking up here. And after they sent it to me and I downloaded it, it appeared because I'm really sorry. It's been about 4.5 months that I've been on here now. And this was kind of in the beginning. But for instance, this is my from bra strap to waist length hair fast. This is on my hair channel. This is on my hair, teaching women, whatnot. So if I want to go out, I'm going to go, actually, I'm not going to just look at it. I'm going to go into edit. And I'm going to show you there's different things. I'm going to probably start one from fresh and show you that you could do it in the more 2 style column. You could actually switch up your wording and your pictures where it looks like more of a 2 column. For instance, if you go into these little tabs, I'm not, yeah. Am I on edit? Yeah, I'm on edit. I should put one of these here, like a different photo, but let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, I don't like that. Don't like that. So it's not really giving a good example by doing that. That doesn't really give it 2 column on that. But I know when you're first building it, I'll go back out and show you what I mean. If you go, let me go back into that course really fast and show you the classic builder. So I started building this from, and then kind of show you what it looks like. So this is more the 2 column, okay? I mean, I think it's okay. So that's more, these are all my order bumps. That's more of what the girl was talking about, the 2 column. So you can do that. I mean, yeah, so. And to me, it was a little tricky. I still need to learn a lot about the classic builder because when you go in and you edit, I'll show you that. You got different things you could do. You got text dividers. You have, all these. I don't really know what that is. So I would have to go in and watch like a video. You always want to see how it looks on your phone. It's going to look like that. It's going to look different on your phone. And it's not going to look like so much the 2 column. So if you're having issues with trying to figure out how the 2 column is, then you need to email SAM support and tell them, hey, I took this course from someone. This is what they use. Can you give this to me or send it to me? And they will go in and they will send this to you. So you definitely, can do that here. Let's see. So when you are putting in your photos, everything obviously is going to be blank. You're going to actually put this image. You're going to actually slide it over to make it stay because I kept clicking. So it does take a little bit of time to get it going. I could probably put some more wording in here. You don't have to, but to make it line up with this, you could put some other things. You could put some Q&As, disclaimers, and things like that. But I right now am using the AI, which to me, I like it. Um, but I'm going to have to do a full course on, I mean, a full video on how I got that. Let's see if I have one in here too. And this is one of my order bumps. Um, that didn't quite come out like the 2 column, but I could switch it up. So how you switch that up on here, if you already have the classic builder, so if you go into change template on the bottom, you're going to look for 2 column right here. This is a 2 column. You're going to check mark that. You're going to put set template, and let's see if it changed it. It might not be in this one. I gotta look. Let me look. No. Okay. So I think it's when you're starting a brand new one. No. Oh, save. Maybe save. Okay. Why did not that? Let's see. Sorry about that. I don't use this one too much. I don't use the template, but I know that you can change your template to a 2 column. Builder. So I think you would have to go into edit in builder first, maybe. Let's see. No. Change templates. You should be able to automatically do that. 2 column. Okay, it'll become a 2. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Once you put everything on the side, because you drag everything in, that's when it becomes a when it becomes a 2 column, because you have to bring in everything on the side. That's what it is. Okay, like I said, I don't use this very much. So if you do that, then you slide in your text, what you want to name it. You put it here. So, whatever the name of your course is, whatever you're doing. And then you go into image. If you want to put your image right here, you can make it smaller, which you have to mess with that again, because like I said, it's been a while. Oh, that just made 2 photos. So I know there's different things that you do, and I stopped working on this. So that is, you're just going to have to mess with it. You're going to have to go in, and you could put a video even if you're talking, I believe. I mean, that's what it says. So I haven't used the video. So that's how you use the 2 column. You just have to keep on previewing it. Different. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's just like a tab to do like another, I guess, text. And that's how you get the 2 column in the classic. So yes, if you're interested in that, yes, reach out to them. And I mentioned before that my brand colors are, let's see, this create your online course. I just started that one. My brand colors on on what this channel is and what this is different. So those aren't my brand colors. I'm thinking of my hair channel. I watched this back and I was thinking, oh, but it doesn't matter. If you want to design your colors even without your brand colors, you can do anything like that. You can change it, change it up. This is my online course. And what I like about using the AI, you could put blocks in here. You could put click to buy. I think you could do it in the classic. I know that my coach does, but I'm just not familiar with it. And you could put disclaimer. You could put I'm ready. You always want to have just a little disclaimer. Everyone's journey is different, and results will vary. This course provides the tools and guidance. It just puts, the more you apply what you learn and continue showing up, the greater your chances of growing your business and creating income over time. You could, this is a little big. I noticed that, but it's fine because on the phone, it's also smaller. Most people look at their phones for this. And you remember, on your phone, you're not going to have a 2 column. So I love the 2 column, don't get me wrong, but at first I was so much stressed about putting in my 2 column that I kept on just messing with it for hours and hours at a time. The main thing is people want to see what you're going to help them with. And then this says I'm ready. So kind of you see something here to put click to buy, even before they finish. Some people will do, some people won't. They'll go back and read it. They'll click it here, click it on the bottom. It just, I mean, it just prompts them here on the bottom saying, I'm ready. I'm ready to stop second guessing myself, finally take action. You put something in there to encourage them and to tell them why they need this. I'm choosing to start my journey one step at a time. I'm building a course in a business that I'm proud of or something. And then you have a little bit of things on just, you could put in your mock-ups. I change it up all the time. Like this one's a little different here, you know, and just here. And then at the bottom, it's going to say, I'm ready again. And then this prompts them to your checkout again. So, and then after a while, you start putting your order bumps in there. And that's what will start showing as popular add-ons like this one. If you don't, I know I mentioned it in my other course. Now this layout looks a little different just because I'm learning more and more as I go. So if I go into here, okay. So this one doesn't have those pop-ups. This one's a little different layout, and that's in AI as well. This is in AI. This is kind of a 2-column down here. It kind of isn't up here just because how I used it. They do have 2-column templates in the AI builder, but this is just how I chose to do it. And these are where you do your order bumps. It says popular add-ons, so they know these are just an option to do an add-on to your course, your main course. So this does definitely look a little different. And so that is just things, like I said, I'm learning more and more as I go. And how, for instance, if I want to change the background, which this took me forever to figure out as well, it is a little tricky on SamCart. The whole thing, like I said, is very techy. You're going to go into that edit again, and you're going to go into this, I believe. Let's see to change the background. So you're going to put it back to white if you want to. And so you're just going to it changes everything once you use this. Oh, that's the wording. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't like that color. So I thought it might not be in, oh, there we go. Just depends on which one you go to, I guess. I kind of like peach because I do have some peach in for my branding. But like I said, you don't have to use your branding colors completely for your checkout page. I mean, you really don't have to. And, this has a little pink right there. And as far as I know, this is a way to do the background. I got to look into it further if it's a little different. Okay. Kind of like the peach, but I don't really like how that looks. Should have kept this the same, this background, but this was created in my Canva. That's how I do, a lot of my stuff. The black's not too bad. I don't like that. And I don't know if there's a way to move that or not, remove it. So I might just leave it to peach right now for now. And like I said, I don't really like how that looks. I wonder how that pink got like that. Like I said, so I had to do something different. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's the pink. So I think I'm going to leave it to the peach. See that one or that one? I like the lighter. So we're just going to do that for now. And I don't believe you have to hit publish again for it to show it. Let's see. You could also preview it here, how it looks. And so, and I don't really like the red. I know there's a way to change those buttons too. I'm going to have to find that out. Like I said, I'm still learning as I go as well, but let's see what the other one does. The other peach. That's like a darker. I need to figure out how to change these buttons. No. Okay, so I'll go back on that and I'll figure that out. Let's do that for now. Okay, well, that's good for now. And so anytime you don't like something, you're going to want to go back into your edit, of course, and then you could change it up again anytime. And then if you want to go back out and look at that again and make sure everything is okay, because sometimes SamCart is finicky and you have to refresh for it to show. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so that did change it to peach. All right. So that is where you go to find your classic builder. And like I said, I might do a course to try it with the classic builder. I just think the AI, I like the way it creates better. Like I said, you can go in. All right, I can delete this always. So I'm going to create product. You're going to say, create two column. I never can spell column. Why am I not? Oops. I'm doing the same thing. I need to figure this out. Oh my God. Okay, so I had to go figure out how to spell column editor. Oh wait, the two column design. The two column design. A checkout page. So, and then you're going to leave it on the digital products. You're going to do 50 because you're doing a mini course on some stuff with it. Well, let's do 35. Oh, let's do 50 because all of mine are pretty low. That's still pretty low. Then you're going to upload this. You're going to go into whatever you want to pick for your, let's just do this. So you're going to create a new mock-up, of course. So you're just going to put something in there. Just throw this in there. I'll change it later. And then you're going to put the description, what it's about. Okay. You're going to put create product. You can always go back and change it. Okay. Create two column checkout. So once you go in here, you're going to go into design and convert. So this is the AI builder. Okay. I'm going to show you that there's more two column. The look. Mine is just a little bit different. It's more straightforward. So you're going to pick from templates. And then there's more like here. It's more two column. You see that. And then it has pictures down there. You could take and delete anything you want. You could change everything up if you want. Let's hit next. And then of course you could change how it looks on the coloring. You see what I mean? Same thing. You could do it from here. Let's do pretty basic. So you're going to just start. Oh, you're ready. You're done. Start editing. So I kind of like this because it's two. On here, you could just put, it's a little different. You could change up any way you want. You could take these out. If you don't have reviews yet, then just delete this or put something else in there. If you want to keep it just plain and simple, delete everything on the bottom. Go ahead and do that. Delete everything here. We'll keep this FAQs. Oh, that puts FAQs. I put F and Q. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Some people put the little end, like little whatever that is. So that's kind of cool how that is. So what you're going to do is you're going to write everything over here. So this is basically like more of a two column. It's pretty standard and basic. So you're going to write whatever your course is about, and then you're going to put, key lessons, however you want to do it. And that is where you could change up your templates on here. If you go on there and you don't like that, you can go look a little bit more. There's different ones up here. You could switch it. Oh, that actually puts it on the bottom because I didn't delete that. Okay, that's what happened. I think you have to delete everything out, but that's just basically what this gives you, different options. So there is a way to do that on AI to make it look like the two column. So if that answers your question, hopefully that helps a little bit. I just, for instance, like doing this on AI. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing for you. Like I said, I am still learning. My course, when I do put it out, will be a little bit more in depth, but feel free to reach out to me, and hope everyone has a great rest of your day.